welcome back to SBR Videos. We are back to discuss Ross' weekly edition of Finding College Basketball Home Underdog Value. Hi Ross, how are you today?
It's always better when I speak to you, my dear.
Oh, thank you very much, Ross. Now, can you do a quick recap for us on what key elements to look for when identifying value in a college basketball home underdog?
Absolutely. Starting with any college basketball home underdog that's playing in game 16 of the season or beyond. So we have an ample sample size. They possess a winning percentage of 600 or better. They've won 32 or more of their previous 40 games at home. They have a defensive field goal percentage of less than 40%. They convert on 37% or better from beyond the three-point line, and that percentage is even better at home. And they're facing an opponent that converts on less than 66.7% of their free throw attempts. Anytime, starting with the top one, where you have a team playing in game 16 of the season or beyond, Sylvia, and they possess a 600 or better winning percentage. And then, of course, the other factors, you could filter one of those or more of those into the equation, you really have some value with a college basketball home underdog.
I see, Russ. And how about any specific examples which took place over the past week or some that you foresee this upcoming weekend, which may meet your criteria for wagering on a college basketball home underdog?
Well, let's take a look at what transpired in this past week. Last Saturday, the Syracuse Orangemen were a +7.5 home underdog versus Duke. Syracuse entered that game with a 16-8 record, which is over a 600 winning percentage, 667 to be exact. They had won 34 of their last 40 at home, and their field goal percentage was 39% for the season. Several factors to qualify Syracuse as a home underdog in this situation. Unfortunately, we're always going to be transparent here. The Orange fell just short as they lost the game by 8, failing to cover by a half a point. They led the game 39-36 at the half. They were up by as many as 11 in the first half, but they fell just a bit short. Then on Wednesday, the Orange once again were a 2.5-point home underdog versus Louisville. And with all the factors that I just discussed with Syracuse, they qualified under several criteria, and they came away with a 69-59 win as a 2.5-point home underdog. So we were successful in that situation. Then on Monday, we're looking at a West Virginia team that entered the contest with an 18-6 record. They're a 1.5-point underdog versus Kansas at home. They have a very strong home court since Bob Huggins took over as their head coach, and they came away winning that game 62-61 as a 1.5-point home underdog. So those are some specific examples of teams that qualified under my criteria. Now what's coming up this upcoming weekend, I wasn't able to identify any situations at this time that qualified under my criteria for Saturday. But on Sunday, we're looking at 2 possible situations that I may use in a home underdog value situation. And that comes in 2 games here. Utah at Oregon. Oregon enters that game with an 18-8 record. A very good defensive team playing at home with a strong home court. Certainly will be a home underdog. That's one contest to keep an eye on. And then Illinois will entertain Michigan State on Sunday. They should be somewhere around a 1 to 1.5-point home underdog. We'll have to take a look at the line prior to the start of that game before making any kind of determination. But there's certainly a team to take a look at. 17-9 entering that contest. Very good defensive rating, less than 40%. So those are 2 games to take a look at on Sunday and what we saw transpire in the past week, Sylvia.
Great information. Thanks for your time, Ross, and good luck to everyone. This is Sylvia for SBR Picks.